Welcome back to the Buck Stops Here TV. I'm bringing you the second ever Rainbow Road Battle Royale race day number 2. As you can see, you have our 2 sets of Hot Wheel racers from the 2024 Hot Wheels Motor Show going up against the 2025 nightburnerz. And so hopefully you were able to get your pick in for which car you think will win. Remember, the format is that each car will go head to head. You'll have to win in race from the 1 and 5 track over here. And then the first of the racers to win will advance through until there's 5 cars remaining. And then all 5 cars will ultimately race each other. After that, it's a first 1, 2, 3 wins. So we're going to start with the first 2 cars. Pick them up here. So in lane 1, we're going to have the Acura 2017 Acura NSX go up against the 1987 Ford Sierra Cosworth. So here is our first race in race number 2 for Rainbow Road. So here we go. On your marks, get set, go. And the first race goes to the Acura in lane 1. Now, I do believe lane 1 seems to be faster, more wins out of lane 1, but both cars will get an equal shot at these lanes. So we're going to flip the spots. If the Acura wins, it moves on. And so we'll have our first winner and our first loser of this race. And it's pretty clear the Acura is much faster. So we have our first winner. We're going to put him right down here. And the loser, we'll put him right back here. Next, our next 2 up. In lane 1, we have the Corvette C8R. And then from the nightburnerz, in the other lane, lane 5, we have the Nissan Maxima drift car. So, if you picked any of these, here's your races. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. So far, the sports cars, the motor shows, have won each race. Lane 1 goes to the Corvette, but we'll see if it gets any faster with the lane swap. So here we go. We switch the lanes. Nissan in lane 1, Corvette in lane 5. If the Corvette wins, we'll see it move on with the Acura. In 3, 2, 1, go. And okay, so we got our first win from the nightburnerz. And now for this one, we do switch up the lane here. We're going to put one car in lane 2, the other one in lane 4, and this will be the tiebreaker. So Corvette needed a tiebreaker with the Nissan Maxima. 3, 2, 1, go. And there we go. The Corvette gets beat out by the Nissan Maxima drift car. So if you pick the drift car, you're in luck. It beat out the Corvettes in this race. Very cool. Let's pick up the next 2. And they'll race 2 races, maybe 3. We'll see. So in lane 1, we're going to go with the Aston Martin Vantage GTE. And that's going to go up against the 2020 Toyota GR Supra. Here we go for the 3rd round race. 3, 2, 1. Wow, the Aston Martin had the first ever, did not finish. So it got stuck. Not looking good for the Aston Martin. So this will be in lane 5. Maybe it will be a little bit better in lane 5. The yellow car did struggle pretty mightily going around those corners where the Supra kind of excelled. So the Supra Just has to win one more race and it will advance. Out of lane 1, we got the Supra and Aston Martin in lane 2, or lane 5. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. And again, it looks like the Aston Martin is just getting caught up in the middle of the track, too wide at some points. It is a nice looking car, but this nice looking car is going to have to finish out of the race. So we got our second motor show car to not finish. So 2 cars from the Nightburners have actually advanced. That leads us to our last 2 races. We'll take these 2 cars. In lane 1, we're going to be racing the McLaren Senna. And in lane 5, the Italian Di Macchini Veloce. Here we go for the 4th round race. On your marks, get set, go. And around the corner, the McLaren could not finish strong there in lane 1. That typically doesn't look well for the McLaren advancing through, as we know that lane 1 has typically been the faster lane. So we're going to do a little lane swap to see if the Di Macchini can take 2 straight wins in a row, or if the McLaren can make a comeback run in lane 5. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. And it is, once again, the Nightburners set being very dominant here today. So the Nightburners, Di Macchini, Veloce advances, and we're going to pile these all up, all the cars that failed. And for our final round match, before we get into the all-out blitz here, I think we have the Jaguar F-Type, the 2020 Jaguar F-Type, taking on the very popular Subaru, pink Subaru WRX STI. So this should be a pretty fun matchup just by looking at the cars. Haven't raced these yet, but here we go. Final race until we go to the final 5. 3, 2, 1, go. Wow, that Subaru takes the corner really well, beating the Jaguar again in lane 5. That does again bode well for the cars winning in lane 5 early on. It does go well. We've seen that trend go. So we'll see if the Subaru is even faster in lane 1 than it is in lane 5. So it could be the final race. We could see almost 4 Nightburners cars in the finals if the Jaguar cannot finish out. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, no, the Jaguar did win in lane 5, so we will have a final round, kind of a final sudden death race here out of lane 2 and out of lane 4. So we'll put the Subaru in lane 4 and the Jaguar in lane 2. This is for the final, see who advances through to the final round or the next stage. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, looked like the Subaru hit something and just stuttered or just didn't go around the angle very well. And so the Subaru is knocked out. And so we have 2 cars from the Motor Show series, 3 cars from the Nightburners. Moving on to the final round. Remember, it's the first one to win 3 races. Gets to be the winner and then have to take on the king of the course down there, the Kia EV6. So I'm going to try to remember the order here. So we got first, second, third. Here we go. Line these up and come back for the other ones. Acura in lane 1, followed by the Nissan Maxima. In lane 2, the Toyota Supra. In lane 3, the Di Macchini in lane 4. And in lane 5, the Jaguar F-Type. So we're going to see who wins the first race in this final round. Okay, remember this round consists of rounds until 3 wins. 3 wins. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. There was a lot going on there. A lot going on there. Wow, the Acura ended up in lane 1, triggering that lane, but I'm not 100% sure that's the one that crossed first. But we are going to have to say, since it triggered that lane, the win goes to the Nissan Maxima. So we're going to move these guys down a row. We're going to go 2, 3, and 4. So I remember. Start that way. 4, 3, 2. Jaguar is going to move to lane 1. And DiMacchini is going to move to lane 5 for this next race. Lane 5. Lane 1 for the Jaguar. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. Organize this a little bit. 3, 2, 1, go. Lane 3, it is the Nissan Maxima. So it's becoming one of those faster cars. It looks pretty wide, but it's getting around those fairly well. So technically the Maxima just needs to win one more. So we're going to go 2, 3, and 4. So I remember 4, 3, 3, 2. Again, this could be our first ever sweep. I don't think we've ever seen a sweep in the final round. Some cars I thought would outperform are not outperforming, but we'll see. There's a lot of race coming. Maybe some of those wheels are getting warmer. All right, which one was this one in? I'm trying to remember. The Jaguar. The order. That's going to be rough. This was over here. Lane 5. Hold on. We got to check that. DiMacchini, Velocity should have raced in the 4th and 5th. So this is the race. So, all right, this should be it. This should be accurate. That's right. I don't think. Yep. Okay. I got them all lined up. So will the Maxima win its 3rd straight race to be the king of this course, at least for the time being? 3, 2, 1, go. That is not going to be a clean sweep. The Acura is going to win in lane 3. So we're going to have to remember these lanes again. So let's go 2, 3, and 4. And that's the best way I can remember it. Like I said, sometimes these cars get warmed up the more they go. We're going to see the Toyota Supra in lane 1 this time around. And then lane 5, the Nissan Maxima drift car. Here we go. This guy has 2 wins. This guy has 1. Everyone else has to win 3. 3, 2, 1, go. Wow, the Toyota Supra took that. Not knowing, I don't know what's going on here, but yeah, we just saw the Maxima finish last after winning the first 2 races. All right, so we're going to go 2, 3, and 4. Moving on, it's getting much nicer of a round. Pretty entertaining for those who are tuning in and watching the video. Acura is going to join lane 5. Maxima is going to join lane 1. See if it can't get that final win. Will we see a new winner? We got 1 win from the Acura, 1 win from the Supra, and 2 for the Nissan. 3, 2, 1, go. And so the Acura has come back and is now tied with the Nissan Maxima for the most wins. It's just 1 win away. So we got a 2, a 3, and a 4. There we go. Put them down so we don't forget. Remember that Supra has 1 win behind it too. We'll see if it can continue that way. Jaguar is going to be in lane 5, and the Nissan Maxima, lane 1. Or sorry, the Acura, lane 1. Can it win out of lane 1, which we know has been the faster lane? So, 2 wins from the Acura, 2 wins from the Nissan, 1 from the Supra, 0 for the last 2 here. 3, 2, 1, go. And I believe that is the winner. I believe we saw the Acura, 2017 Acura, win against all of its competition here. That does make sense according to what we've tabulated. So we're going to throw these guys in the losers pile, and we're going to see the Acura NSX, lovely car, wonderful looking car, one of my favorites. It is going to take on the king of the course, the Kia EV6. So does the Acura have enough to dethrone the king of the course so far, the Kia EV6? We'll see which one's the fastest car. Will we have a new king of the course at the end of this? We will do the initial 2 races out of the 1 through 5. You have to win 2 races. 3, 2, 1, go. Wow, that was a photo finish, but that Acura did cross a little bit quicker than the Kia. So here it comes down. Can the Acura win 2 races in a row to solidify him as the new king of the course? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Lane 5 wins it again. So we're going into a sudden death round. The next car to win is our king of the course. And so we move them into lane 2. The Kia in lane 2. Acura, lane 4. Final race to see who is king of the course. 3, 2, 1, go. And the Acura is going to be our winner. It's going to dethrone. It was only a short reign for the Kia. The Kia is going to join the losers as it's replaced by the Acura NSX as the fastest car to go and compete in Rainbow Road. Thanks for tuning in to watch the Buck Stops Here TV. I hope you enjoyed the race. If you like the racing and you like to pick the cars, continue to do so. Those in the comments on selection day. But there you have it, the Acura NSX, the new king of the course, part of the Hot Wheels 24 Motor Show series. Hope to see you again. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.